Good, I'm glad the MIDI's playing. Hello. What a, like, wistful and, like, long absence with so much longing and, sadness. I don't know. I found out what, like, was wrong with my computer, finally. Like, before the little, you know, like, absence, it was, like, the computer was making strange fan noise and I didn't know why. Found out why. The fan is dying. The CPU fan is, like... It's, like, not... It's like loose or something, like it keeps scraping against the little like frame of itself, and because of that it keeps making this horrible sound. And also like when it just like starts the computer, like when you just start the computer, the fan will move on its own. You have to move it for it, like you have to spin it and then it keeps going, which is really annoying. But the actual reason that like I couldn't use the computer for a few days is that when like I cleaned it, the thermal paste was like applied wrong, so like the computer was just way like I was like the CPU usage is so intense. It's because the computer was fucking overheating because the thermal paste was like smeared on the corner of the fucking like CPU chip, and it wasn't like it was just hot, like it was just heating up too much. But now it's actually in perfect working condition, you know, minus the fact that the fan is like dying a slow, painful death. But I can still use it, and I am really bored, and I miss streaming. And I also felt very bad about not actually drawing anything last time that I drew, so I'll draw again. I actually have things to draw this time. Pretty fun, isn't it? I think that this time it's all Mugenics. Is, as I said, either it's like other like songs of my folders and playlists, or it's Mugenics, and this time it'll be Mugenics, but that means that I have to account for it. So I think that, what, 15 is good. It's probably like, yeah, some of the music is vocal, so you know, it also needs to be a little lower. But yeah, I really was not up to much in this meanwhile of like, where's my pen? In this meanwhile of like not, you know, streaming and like really not doing anything with my computer. I guess in a way I sort of like, oh, ew, that's disgusting. I sort of made peace with, like, my phone a little more. Like, I sort of tamed the wild spirit of the phone by, like, finding out cool new tricks, like how to use AdBlock on, like, Firefox and phone, which Puku told me about. That's pretty cool. Hello, Ice Chips, what's up? Oh my god. And periodically I also have to check, it's making the noise right now, you might hear my head shifting position. It's just my computer's case is open and I lean over there and look at it just to make sure that the CPU fan is running. And if it's, you know, standing still, then the computer is gonna start overheating and I need to move it again. So it's like a fun game. It's like a cool... It's like everyone's favorite mechanic in FNAF 2. It's the puppet music box. It's like fun, right? Wait. Okay, no, that capture is correct. Yes. Alright. I was trying to draw a thing yesterday. Like, yesterday, you know, it was when my computer, like, actually got back to working harder. But I didn't get anything done because I was just fucking around on VC with Puku because, like, there's nothing else to do. I was trying to draw. I was trying to draw. I actually do want to, like, try a, like, FL Studio music programming, like, program at some point. Like, try to make shitty music, and, you know, they call those a DAW. But I had this very, like, sort of, I thought was a strong vision in my head of like a thing that's like a wheel. Did I have, I didn't save it, It's like a, let me put it on screen actually. This is what I'm gonna be doing for a while. I have like a couple activities planned. Yeah, sure, go man. I saved this image and then I got rid of it. Good. No, it's so small. There we go. It was this thing. This is like... This was the basis. This is the basis in my head. This is a thing from Iconoclasts. And I had this like vision of like a thing that's like similarly an eye in a like metal frame. But I couldn't like do anything cool with that idea whatsoever. And I just got pissed off and stopped. So that was my cool drawing exercise yesterday. It wasn't much of an exercise really. And also, like, you know, I joke in the description like remind me to check the fan, and like you get a free drawing. I also can like just try to draw anything that like viewers like ask. I'll try. I can do it maybe, but yeah, I had this vision for a thing that's like I really only got as far as the eyes, like eye in the middle, some sort of like metal-y frame in the like corners. I understand now why Poco calls this thing a Pokemon. Can you see my mouse? I never actually bothered to yeah, you can. Okay. I understand now he calls it a Pokemon. It looks like a fucking Magnemite. But it was essentially I just wanted to rip off that thing. It would be like spike, frame, eye, beautiful. But it wasn't working, so now I have a new, better vision for it in my head, kinda, maybe. And I hope I can get literally anything done. It's really like, you know, the thumbnail is the fucking computer like smoking on fire. But that's a very, excuse me, that's a very exaggerated, you know, like envisioning of what's actually happening here. It's just that like my computer, or it's just that the CPU fan is like just about done. Like it's just about like no longer working. It's still like I have like what I can only call like technology. What is the word for it? Technology hypochondria, where, you know, like hypochondria is when you like always think that everything's like about to fucking break, or no, I mean, yeah, when you think that everything in your body is about to like, you know, fail, or like any little sickness you get, you think that you're like dying. This still looks like a Pokemon, and I'm not glad for that. I have that, but for like computers, I always think that I'm like breaking my electronics. And any problem that happens, I'm kind of like, okay, it's fucking over. It's like, it's fucked. So, you know, using this computer, like, while knowing that, like, the fan is, you know, the fan is just on the risk of, like, stopping at any moment. And I gotta, you know, like, put it back on track. That stresses me out. So that's, you know, that's why I joke about it. To like, because it's like real stress. It's like Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man jokes because he's secretly scared. I don't know. Hello, Guzman. What's up? There's actually only been like a few times on like ever since I started, you know, like streaming, that I've had like weeks worth of like not being able to because of like some sort of problem. It feels like, you know, it feels like it would be more, but it's not. How the fuck? Like, it feels like it would have been more, but I can remember, like, you know, back when I only Let's Played, my computer, like, got bad or some shit, and I couldn't do it for a while, and then when I came back, I Let's Played for, like, days, like, a few days, and then I started streaming because my computer could handle it at that point. Something like that. And then, I don't know, there was also some other... Oh, yeah, it was when my GPU or something, like, started... like dying, like it was too dirty. It was like the real issue. But like my GPU was dying, so my screen was like fucking around, and I think that made me like not able to stream for a little bit. Did it? I don't remember. Okay, that's a scary eye. That's like cool. All right. I'm very sort of like, lately I've been very inspired by the sort of like Y2K-ass like artists that I see a lot. Like Jump Break or Zip Break, Jump Break. I don't know. There's like Zal on Newgrounds. It's like this very particular style of like very bold lines, sort of like, I guess, Fruity Gear Metro, like very stylish art. And of course, I can't like do that because I'm dumb and useless. But I've been very that cat that I drew was sort of like inspired by those, and so is this thing that I'm doing. As spoiler alert, it's gonna look very spiky. I can't make it too detailed because I don't think I mentioned it, but this thing is meant to be a tattoo, kinda. Now it looks like Whitley. It's like both things that Poco said yesterday. It looks like a Pokemon, it looks like Whitley. He was right. Looks like a fucking like basketball now, an evil basketball. Great. I wish that I could do literally any like shine effect. I don't really I don't really know about that. One thing that like I was like, the hell? This was for my secret project, but I sort of found out like how fun it is to like make a little. I guess I can show the finished cat, but like doing this for like a little sort of like shock surprise. It's like Animal Crossing character is shocked. It's actually, I don't know, something like that. That's fun to do, and like I did that for like a little impact in my secret project, which that actually really upsets me that my computer stopped being able to work like right as I started working on that, because like it's like a thing that would take some time to do. I want a bigger canvas and a better life. I would ask, how's the audio? Actually, I should ask this. How's the music volume to my voice? Because I think it's like the usual. Yeah, it is, but this is all the Mugenic soundtrack, so it like sounds a little louder than the rest of my music, so it's not quite the same. How much time to remind me of the CPU? It's just like occasional. Right now, actually, I don't really need to check it because I can hear it whirring. When it's still going like, that means that it's running. It means that it's scraping itself on the little thing, but that means it's running. If it stops doing that, if I like notice that I'm not hearing that sound, then I should go and check on it. Also, I'm eating an apple. Oh.
I was working in the lab one stormy night.
The fuck is this? Oh, yeah.
Peered into a black hole, and what did I see? Why, a winged Gogadrum shooting lightning bolts at me. It's a gas. When the future meets the past, the first is last. When the past meets the future, and the future
Looks like the Pixar thing.
nowhere to run, nowhere to
What is it fucking called? Thingamabob? What is the stupid... It has a dumb name, the Pixar lamp. It's called like Thingamaboob or some shit.
Or is this just a nasty dream? Yes, it's a gas. When the future meets the past, first is definitely last. When the past
I guess like it would be more sort of like stupid Y2K looking if these were like not like bolted on, but just like part of it, like this. Excuse me. Like this. That's, yeah, that's like, what is the name of that? I forget, like the name of the artist that I'm thinking of. I forget. There's like 3 of them, and like, not saying that they all look the same, but they are very, very similar. Looks good though, so can't complain about that. You know, if it looks good, looks good. I wonder if they know each other or like are inspired by each other, and like which one is the first.
I couldn't tell where they were coming from, but it seemed like the gates of hell. Yes, it is a gas. When the future meets the past, first is last. When the
I bit my
past
mouth.
meets the future and the future meets the past, started to confuse me.
Look what it said. Where is that? Like,
Came out,
I actually need to find that because it was a very pleasant like color that he sent me,
yet to come.
but I didn't save it. Unfortunate. He had like he had told me to like make what I was drawing like perfect, pure filled in black, because like, you know, at that tattoo sort of like it would look like that or something. I didn't quite parse what he was saying really. I was like, I was drawing, so I was half paying attention, but it was something of that sort. And yeah, I guess this is like the first like vocal song. Does this like, is this obnoxious like trying to what the fuck? Is this obnoxious like trying to pay attention to my voice while Mugenics Man sings about the future and the past? Because I can lower it further if so. I don't think so. I scream when I talk anyway. There it is. Yeah, there it is. He says that like, he said that this is like his approximation of my skin, but a little darker. It's not a like tattoo for me. I would never fucking get one of those ever. But I just wanted to save this brown anything. What the fuck are these colors though? Ew, why would I save this? That's disgusting. That sucks. Get rid of it. Ew, I don't really like that either. My little color palette, color wheel, color thing is messy. That's alright. Okay. I guess I like this pink. This like Buku says it's a very like overly bright pink. He was like my eyes, but I like it. I'm trying to like figure out the general shape of this. I wanted something like arced and like scary. I don't know. For some reason, I really don't know. When I like thought of like, okay, tattoo, my first thought really was this. Like for some reason, I guess it like kind of looks like a symbol, but it really was what like came to my mind. Okay, let's make it shittily, okay? I mean more shittily. I mean, is that? No, it is so perfect. So thin, gross looking. Of course, you know, I can't like do sort of like cool perspective here. Even more because like this is supposed to be, maybe I should be doing this in black, because this is supposed to be my little silhouette, like shadow style that I do, you know, how I draw my character, and then I'm gonna like draw over it with this like, the fuck? I'm gonna draw over it with this bigger, more sturdy, aliased brush. But that might prove itself difficult. This is concept art, you see? I'm concept arting, which is something that I very rarely do, and is also really difficult for me to do. It's really, really cool. That just sounded like a fucking soda can. For some reason I'm thinking of like a harp shape for this. The problem is that I don't know what a harp is shaped like. I was telling Puko I was gonna draw a little harp for that stupid little angel drawing that I made yesterday. And the way that I drew the harp, it was essentially like a bow and arrow, but like stupid. It was like that, and like very thin on the edges. Oh my god, that's a little too thin even. And then the like the harp bits on it and like a little doodle on top. That's what a harp is to me. Very unharp-like, perhaps. I guess if you shape it a little more, it's fine. There really is nothing quite like the sheer, like, it's not really a panic, I guess, but I don't know, just the sheer like unpleasantness of like not knowing like what's wrong with your computer, when it's having some sort of problem. Like, you know, the problem was that the fan of it, or that it was making loud, oh my god, it was making loud, annoying fucking fan sounds, and it was pissing me off. You know, now I know that it's the fan dying. But before, you know, I was considering like, before knowing even that it was like the turbo paste that was the problem, like after it being cleaned, like I was thinking of reinstalling Windows on my main SSD. I wanted it to be more art. Like, reinstall Windows on my SSD. Like, I think it was a suggestion that like Puku gave. And thankfully it didn't like work when I tried doing it. But I thought that like maybe, you know, that would solve it perhaps from like reports of like other people's problems. And that would have just wasted like all the fucking Windows settings that I have. This computer, you know, besides the fact that it's getting old and dying, it's like pretty figured out, I would say. Like, this computer is pretty sort of to my like customized to my liking. Like if this computer just sort of lived like this for a while, I wouldn't have much to complain. But you know, of course, it's constantly fucking dying because that's just what technology does. Yeah, it's like it's very annoying not knowing what's like wrong with a thing, because you don't know how to solve it, of course. And like before, you know, before you can have like a concrete solution, it's like anyone's, you know, guess is as good as yours to like what to do, and it's annoying. Pisses me off. Specifically, like I don't think it's quite. I'm usually never this like quick to action on like, you know, oh, I'm gonna reinstall Windows, I'm gonna do this and that and like try to fix this. I'm usually not very proactive, but now I feel not compelled to do this, because had I finished the fucking like reinstalling of Windows, it would have just been a waste, because it was a physical problem. It was the stupid, what's it called? It was the thermal paste. It was like there is not enough thermal paste and it was smeared on the corner. I tried though, I tried my best. I was trying to fix it. I was trying to do the reinstalling thing. Not, hello, big bacteria? Not worth it, not worth it. For sure. I'm kind of enjoying this shape. It's like modern art, see? It's kind of like a bird. Look. See? Bird. Disgusting. Why do they have an instrumental of the song like in the files? I don't think they use it. I still think the base of it, I mean, I guess is, you know, again, this is concept art. I can give it detail later. What is it? Make it exist first, make it good later. But actually do it like this. Something about the base of it looks a bit plain, looks a bit boring. I guess like if this computer, you know, if it's just gonna work, like, you know, even though the fan is like on the fritz, if it's just gonna work, then I guess I can just stream with Poco. Like we can just keep playing like Scribblenauts and shit until I actually found it pretty cheap. Thankfully, it's very true why it said. Thankfully, AI bros haven't found a way to make computer fans super expensive yet, which is true. I didn't actually realize fans are very cheap. Even here, I found one like pretty easy there, pretty like affordable, tiny, cheap, and that was cool. But you know, it's still like waiting. If I were like, I don't know, more cautious and was like, okay, I'm not gonna use the computer until I get the new fan, I guess, so it really doesn't, you know, run the risk of like exploding. If I was more cautious like that, then I wouldn't be able to use this computer for like another week, and that's just boring. I'm liking this. Look at that. I'm drawing something. Holy shit, Lois. What's happened in this like meanwhile that I've not streamed? Not a lot. You know, I was talking to Pook yesterday. Pook, it was funny. He was saying like there's like three. Wait, let me do this. There's like three. Wait, oh. No, that's fine. There's three new. What's it called? What do you call it? Industry plant games like out right now for like stupid like YouTubers to play, which is Pregnanta, it's Pragmatas, like the Mpreg game, Mouse PI or whatever, like Cuphead shooter, and oh yeah, Tamagotchi Life, which he called Baby Game. It's really quite humorous how he predicted exactly what's like happening on like social media right now, of like people posting their little stupid like babyish OCs in, you know, Tamagotchi, like on, you know, like Twitter and shit. It was like, people are doing that, aren't they? And I'm like, yeah, they are. and it's just funny to me his like distaste for that. I mean, I also got pretty sick of it. Like people that I follow, you know, just fucking post their little stupid like OCs, but doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, that's all that's been like around these last days is the stupid little blonde baby game, Tamagotchi and Mouse. Also that stupid Moonchild game, which is like that was like a Blue Sky thing, but now it seems to be like breaking containment to like other to like YouTube and shit. It's like a dumb little like Saturn game. It's not Saturn. It must be a DOS game. But it's like a little stupid Gleep-Glarp alien and he has a dumb theme song. I think I talked about this when I was still streaming. Stupid, annoying, pisses me off. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. Like it's not really much of anything. It's just like the fact that it's like such a little fucking like, I don't know, Reddit Chunga's little like Blue Sky ass like meme. Like that was forced. Like the rise of Moonchild DOS, that's forced, and I hate it. Apparently, like the developers of it even like released the source code of it because they took note that people were like talking about it again. Must have been like one person was like, wow, look at this crazy game that I found. Nobody remembers it. And everyone was like, wow, little thing. You know, as people do with like Horrid Henry and shit. It's like, oh, look at this old, mildly obscure thing. Pretty cool, I think. Not really. I don't think that. I'm lying. 2 on 1 like shoulder thing. Daring, aren't we? No, I don't like it. What the fuck? That was a really near bird. Oh yeah, my apple. Right. I really don't like Apple very much. Who was it that said that the apples have like no nutrients whatsoever? Was that Wyatt? Oh.
Crazy days, stuck in a wormhole. You know I lost my mind and I'm running backwards. Can't believe I'm eating the cat. Her brains so itchy, insides all twitchy. Riding a broom like an old green witchy. Tell me now.
Still spinning. It's all good. Little thing don't like her toy. What, the spike on the shoulder? Yeah, it was pissing me off. Would this be too detailed for a fucking tattoo? I guess it depends on how I like translate this concept to when, you know, I'm drawing it. Ew! Seeds? Depends on how I translate it to real, full, real. Yeah. Oh, good. There was apple stuck on my wisdom tooth. Good. Bruce Banner. What? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that spike is just part of that. I was like, where is that in the layers? Chupacabra, that's the name. That's like, I remember. I think that's the one that I'm very specifically sort of like thinking of and also ripping off right now. I mean, not really, because this is like not nearly as like overly complex. But I think that's the one. Like they draw draw little like hearts and shit and like things that look like UB funkies with like very crazy exaggerated like sort of graffiti looking features and whatnot, and it looks pretty cool. Believe it or not, they draw nothing related to Bauer, despite the name. It's just like a weird sort of like corruption of Chupacabra. This looks very similar. Sort of like subconsciously, I guess I must have done this. It looks very similar to a thing that I drew in one of the shitty, like, in one of the bullshit canvases, like a while ago. Where is that? First one? I think I showed these already on like a drawing stream before. Not this one. This is the first one. Okay, that's the first one. Then 2. No. Open 2, 3, and just go. We're getting there. Did it crash? No. I think it's this one actually. Oh wait, this is like these are all part of a. I forget. These are like all part of one bigger thing. This is this is a too modern one. I think I probably at some point have showed that thing if I did like show the older like canvases. I hate like saying that I'm gonna show something and then I can't find it. That pisses me off. Oh, there was okay. There it is. It's right there. Okay, good. There it is. This is like the long distant cousin of this thing. Look at that. It's like this is like I always thought the reason I saved this is because it weirdly sort of like has a perspective to it, like the arms, but it's also a very stupid like nothing little robot, but it's kind of similar. Ew, 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 ew. This is back on Bank Tool Say. Gross. I think this little tail thing either needs to be connected to something, or it should be even further stupid, big. See? Maybe I do like do the whole metal frame thing. Like I just complete the circuit. It's like entirely. I can see my chat right now. There it is. I also realized too late really that the last drawing stream I had the like I did this, like I minimized the fucking Winamp. So see, it's not moving there, the 2 and like the minutes aren't moving. It's because if I minimize this fucking program, it like stops moving on the OBS, which is a very, 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 very insufferable and I despise it. But, you know, what can you do? I just gotta like remember it.
Who knew the robots would treat us so bad? We're trapped. It's no use.
Apparently, like Ridiculum is like sort of like they do plan on releasing the song, like the demo of it, without the German, which is kind of humorous and like interesting. Like there's already, you know, like we already know what the song sounds like with the original English because you can just translate the German, but the actual recording of it sung all in English sounds like it would be interesting to hear. Yeah, it's a little. They're like the motion here is not very smooth. Shut up, computer. It's sort of I can fix that later. Maybe, probably, maybe. What are the odds? The event, like after the real one? That's crazy. I wish there was a way. Maybe there is a way for me to see the like. Oh wow! If I do it like that, I can. There you go. I can see like the upcoming songs in the playlist myself now. Pretty cool. And it isn't moving. Oh yeah? Why? Wait, what? Oh. What the fuck? If the pieces are outside of my screen, like look, you see how the player is moving? Look, I've made it so the window, that part of the screen is like outside of the field. That's so fucking dumb. Okay. Cool program, awesome program, really great program. I heard it's quite old. I wish there was like a more modern version of Winamp that like one could use to not have to actually use the real Winamp, because it sucks ass. Could make it like heart shape. It's a bit cliche for a tattoo, no? It's like now I'm remembering this is not doing it like this. This is not how I did it the first time. I like erased and reconnected bits of it. What was the original? Okay, that looks stupid. That looks stinky. Maybe just do this. It's also got a bit of a, what is it called? Auto from Wall-E thing going a little bit, 2%. It's a little uneven. Like this, it's... No, it's actually okay. No, it isn't okay. Good. Some sort of like loud, like boombox speaker in the distance, and it's really pissing me off. Did I not make the... No, it is a separate thing. Fuck. I guess, like... Let me see. Let me experiment. There's like a few ways to do this. Could be like 2 sides. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, again, it went right back to being weekly. I guess it never really stopped. But I kind of like the... something that I did with my little stupid grapefruit fan art. But the sort of like unevenness. Like the eye goes to the right. And, you know, the spikes are on the left. So it's sort of like counterbalancing. And like I intended on, you know... Like... If it goes further down, it's sort of like there is shit that like goes this way. It's kind of like a sword hilt thing, kind of. I don't know, very just abstract and nothing, I guess. For the lack of a better word, it's pretty nothing. But it looks cool. I mean, it will, maybe. This eye. Still pissing me off. Oh shit. I wish there was a better, I wish there was a better erase selection. Because this is the only way to do it. And it's kind of annoying. Okay, back to Magnemite. Good.
Where's that smell coming from? Where
somewhat hard to do this with this like particular brush, but I will try. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is this hard edges? What? Huh? Can it just not go further down? Look at that! It starts perfectly like, look, perfectly like aliased, anti-aliasing. That's weird. I wonder why. I guess like it's way too small to be able to retain the aliased look. That's fucking crazy, man. Something kinda dead. That's the sort of like lyric genius that I've come to expect from Eugenic Soundtrack. Kinda dead. I was saying this to Lua. She had said that like she can really see like songs from Eugenics be like, if it was released in 2017, the songs being used in like animation memes. Oh my god, that's very crazy looking. Like, you know, like she can see using old animation memes, and I was saying that the Eugenic Soundtrack is like sort of split into like two sort of categories, which is the first, which is songs kind of like chaos and I don't know, I don't know, what's it called? Dig Your Own Grave, I guess, maybe. It's like those are like the Tally Hall songs, or like Crack of Doom and Chaos. Like those are the Tally Hall like songs that like would like could be used for like animation memes and little animation in general. And then there's the Primus songs, which this one, Chum Bucket Kitty, is like the, oh my god, is like the biggest sort of example of. I just merged every single thing into one layer. That's really cool. That's also like, I've heard people say that like, you know, Eugenic Soundtrack sounds like Primus. I don't actually know what Primus really sounds like. I haven't really heard it a lot. I just know that it's sort of like silly, like not hillbilly music, but just, I don't know, like silly music that's also sort of like crass, not crass. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this though. Oh, it is still aliased. Oh, that's crazy. Look, whoa. It's like, this is at least like what I assume Primus sounds like. And apparently it's true, apparently.
Ooh, that's nice. Where's the smell coming from now?
Mission accomplished. I guess it looks, yeah, it looks okay. It's alright. The ball still looks a little boring, but again, it's not really about the ball. Was I meant to do this a while ago? Oh my god, that's not pure black. What the fuck? Now it is. But that isn't. Oh, ew! I wasn't using pure black this whole time. Ew. What is this? Oh, cool. No object to transform. I love that. There should be a fucking feature where layers that have no objects in them just get auto-deleted from time to time. That's so annoying. I hate when there's a layer that's just useless and like in there. I despise that. What was I doing? Good question. Oh yeah, make it all good color. You're black. You're black. Eh. The CPU explodes in T minus seconds. Watch out! I can actually hear it whirring right now, so no worrying. I mean, you know, no like unnecessary worrying. That is. See, that's the like the example viewer. That's sort of very like attentive and like thoughtful viewer who warns the streamer about the exploding Computer, time bomb, yeah. Oh god, that looks weird now. What? What? Weird. Sometimes the flipping method tricks your brain. And like, it's not actually wrong, but then it looks wrong when you do mess with it. Yeah, this is very Chupacabra light right now. It's very disappointed in myself, but it's okay. So it's what art is all about. Not bad. That's a new one. Never realized apple gets stuck in your teeth so easily. Yet another new thing to hate about this stupid fruit. Hey, pretty cool. That's kind of what I did for the the joints of the cat robot. Seedless grape or orange peas? Orange peas? I don't get the reference if it is one or if those are just like your favorite fruit. I don't really like grapes. They're weird. And I've eaten oranges as well, like recently. After like essentially I think like a lifetime of really not like eating them maybe at all. I can't really quite remember if I've eaten orange before. But I don't really like it either. It's too like citrusy. I don't know, it's weird. Apparently it's got like, you know, like good like vitamin and whatnot. But I don't like it. So there's very few fruits that I enjoy eating. I've sort of turned around on like vegetables and shit, like lettuce and like cabbage and shit. But fruits, there's still like a lot of fruit just falls under that like very specific gross like category of food that I hate, which is taste too sweet and is too goopy. Like that's what a lot of fruit is like to me. Like banana, too goopy and like it's not exactly like too sweet, but it's just too goopy. Like the texture of it is rancid though. Is that too far? That might be too far. It'll be a little one though. How's that? Is that too far? Is it too far? Is it right? Counterbalance it. Genius design at work. Genius Genius Villambo. What's up, Lua? Hello. Welcome. Welcome to scary time. I don't know. This thing looks like a Cloyster now, which like that's 3 Pokemon that it's looked like now. Good. Cool shaped thing. I'm glad you think so. Oh yeah, I was just reminded because I said this to Lua. When I just checked Cybershell, he was streaming early today. Like he usually doesn't stream in like a normal human time like this. He's streaming right now. And I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like playing, like he's messing with consoles or whatever. But he's doing it like in live action. Like he's actually in, like he's on Facecam or whatever. And like seemingly he was like doing this like gimmick stream with like some trans woman who like, I assume that's the one that he streamed with or whatever that Lua talked about recently. It's really crazy. That's pretty alright. It does like, it's sort of like, it's giving some sort of like clam thing. Clam. Honestly, make this a little more interesting, and I feel like this is a pretty good, like, simplistic, like, version of this. Just the ball and the shield. I don't know. What are the stressful and unpleasant conditions? A CPU fan about to, like, stop working. And by, like, about to stop working, I mean, like, sort of generally, it could stop working, like, today, or it might, like, take a while. So, yeah. I really sort of, like, not, like, came around. I never really, like, despised it, but something, like, there's something mildly sort of, like, shittily executed about the junkyard in Mugenics. But I sort of, like, come to enjoy this area, like, as I said to Dr. Dan once, in a diseased sort of, like, stupid way. Because this area is so just unpleasant, like, the glass shard mechanic, it's so annoying. But it does sort of serve to, like, make it, like, seem like a place you really don't want to be in. Like, you know, a real-life junkyard, you don't want to be in there. It's, like, got, like, rats and dirt and, like, again, glass shards. In a way, like, it does capture that in the level of the game pretty well, how you really don't want to be in a junkyard because the area is fucking annoying with, like, bleeding and, like, glass everywhere. And the music being this fucking, like, country bumpkin, like, music number about a cat who's, like, very disgusting, you know, in the boss song is pretty brilliant. Like, the song being about this cat who sort of, like, prides in being gross and eating dead things. That's very fun. It's really unfortunate that Mugenics is such an unpleasant, like, game to play, because it's a very cool, like aesthetic. I don't know, it's a very cool vibe, the game. Like, just being in the house and listening to the radio music, it's very fun and shit. But then you actually, you know, get to the fucking, like, strategy gameplay, and it's like being stabbed in the knee repeatedly. It's not a specific streamer, but it was one of them. I see. Pretty crazy. A Luigi? It kind of looks like a smile. Sideways smile. Nice smile. No. Not as sure about that. I think it's cooler if it's just the top part, but something about that is also not, like, clicking in. Also, like, kind of props that the junkyard is sort of like the most, like, its own thing, like, level in Act 1 in Mugenics. Because, I don't know, the first, like, areas in that game, they're sort of, like, not generic, but they're sort of very plain and simple. Like, the sewer area, it's a sewer. The, like, what's it called? The caves, it's caves, it's got spiders and shit. And it's like some of the, like, theming in the sewer feels a little, like, random with, like, certain little moving aspects of the sewer just feel kind of, like strewn about. Like, they didn't really have the most ideas. Oh, this sounds great. Like, just the harpoons and shit in the sewer, and, like, oh, it's got fetuses who, like, suck up water and shit. Some of it just kind of feels a little, like, not haphazard, but not as well thought out, I don't know. And, I don't know, the junkyard feels very unique, this sort of, like, harsh, like, you know, junkyard faction full of, like, cats who have like, broken glass on them and fight like that. I don't know. Feels more its own thing. The boneyard is also, you know, very, like, adapt to its own theme, but it's also a fucking spooky level zone, so that's kind of cheating, because, you know, spooky level zone, it's pretty easy, just put in some ghosts, some skeletons and shit. I wish they had a better mini-boss for the boneyard bone. Now that there's more people in here, can I ask about the volume again? How's the volume of the Mugenic compared to my voice, eh? I had another idea of like another thing to like try drawing. Sorry, I died. Another thing to try drawing if this little eye spike thing didn't like pan out too good. So if this little eye thing doesn't pan out too good, then I do that. It's good. Good. It's such a good fucking contrast. This is the boss song for the moon, right? Like for the final like path area of the moon. I want the core to play immediately after to sort of like, it's a very good contrast. 16:9. It's a very good contrast, like the song that plays at the very end of the like moon path to the very end of the bunker and core path, which is a Down of the Devil. Just keep that in mind, that like these two songs are sort of the same equivalent for the two different paths, because that is very fun. They're like the branching paths, you know, they're like neat for variety, but also it's cool that they're so like different. Okay, it's in there, it's loaded up. I can't see. Okay. It's looking directly at you, and that's pretty scary.
Somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, so high, so high, so high.
Alright, here it is. Excuse me, is this on shuffle? That's not it. It is on shuffle, isn't it? Repeat. No, it wasn't. What the fuck is wrong? Huh? What? You penis. Okay. There it is, though. It's so different.
Down below, I can't seem to get away. Working my bones like a slave each and every day. He's breathing down my neck, smell the sulfur in my sweat. Day after day, just toiling on this chain gang. There's something wrong here, or really wrong here. The guy next to me looks weird. He's got a tail where his leg should be. The devil only knows how he is. How long will it be eternity?
Where the fuck is the new layer button? How? Okay. I'm not lied to say that I don't really know how to like continue this thing. Continue. Let me do the thing. Make a copy. Ooh. Kinda cool, but again, too symmetrical to my taste. Maybe the wheel idea can still... No. I could make it like each time like a smaller scythe, like that, and then like one final that's really small. But I would, you know, sort of have to think about it. Looks pretty 3D right there, eh?
missing my sister so wrong. We might make a couple nitwits. We'll get a few mutants out of it.
So sad that this chorus only repeats once. It's pretty cool that, like, I think there's like a comment that points out is like the song furthest like up in the game, like, you know, the furthest away from Earth, which is the moon, is like the sort of most somber and quiet song, which is so high, and the furthest like down under Earth, which is, you know, hell, as this like very bombastic little like musical, like essentially complaining about the living conditions in hell. It's very fun. It's very cool. It's very creative. Why is that not? Let me, you know what? Here, let's steal some more. This thing is on Newgrounds, right? Yeah, it is. So this apple is getting brown, which is not a great thing to see. Here it is. Oh my god. It's this that I was thinking of. The artist is Chupacabra. It's like they draw very like crazy, like stylized little things like that. A bunch of like little twisty shapes and like hard angles and edges and shit. And it looks very cool. And look at that guy. And that's sort of like what I'm going for here. But I really don't know which way to go. I could go like the easy way, which is like just give it like 3 more spikes. DeviantArt random cartoon character collage. Are you talking about like putting down like Steven Universe, like regular show, Adventure Time, like all side by side, like in shitty little, you know, like 13-year-olds DeviantArt? Comparing that like badass little like, again, Frutiger Metro collage that person did to that is it's a real harsh thing to do. Hello Sadie, what's up? Welcome. How's it doing? This fucking song. I love this song, but it really is a little penicular if you like listen to it outside of the game, I guess. Like it fits there perfectly, and I love the little 60s alien thing that it's doing, but it's really fucking foolish. I saved Duff? I thought I didn't like this song. It's okay, I guess. I think I saved only the, like, not vocal version? Looks like a Sonic Wisp. Gross. Nope, that is the vocal version. Okay. I guess I should have known from the intro playing, like, at the start. They're making a twin-shot remake. Yeah, they are. Nitro, they're doing that. Oh my god. It's kind of cute, I guess. It's really, I don't really like twin shot. If I did, maybe I would like care more. It's just my cousin. You might hear like my phone's like little notification sound, which is the No More Hero sound, because I turned it on so that I wouldn't ignore it anymore. My phone is like always silenced. Oh, you know what's a little like I could also like draw this if I get bored of this thing is there's a little urchin from like one time when I was trying to draw my little Ratatan and I like couldn't do it quite yet, like couldn't do it quite good. I drew this little fucking specimen and I saved this like to my like doodles folder because I really think that you could turn this little thing into a cool design. It's essentially, you know, my little OC, just spikier, but I think that you could do some with that because I don't know, it looks cute. It's a pleasant shape. Looks like graffiti. Oh yeah, I guess like now that the gang is here, I can, you know, I couldn't like do this on stream, but before my computer like completely went to shit, I managed to finish the cat drawing that same day, and there it is, the blueprint side, and then the regular side. I put it on Newground. It's pretty sweet. I was glad I sent this to a friend, and he said like I can picture exactly how it would move in my head, and I was like glad because what the fuck? Because I also had a very specific vision for how this thing would move, which is, you know, very sort of like not slender, very like smoothly sort of like slithering around, sort of like liquidy like is how I described it, and this thing stuck in my fucking teeth. Because, you know, I can't animate this thing moving around that way, I tried to convey it through these little fucking blorbles here. It's like, you know, the like sort of states it goes through. There is the little shocked like comic effect again. Look at it and weep. And like, you know, he said that he could picture it very well, and I was like glad. I was pretty satisfied with it, even though it's, you know, like a half like mirroring job because, you know, the sides are all mirrored. I was saying this is essentially like a drawing made for like, this is a design made for an older, wiser me who can actually like draw well and can like draw this thing in like actually cool like scenarios or like poses. For now, it just kind of exists as this blueprint, you see? I wish this thing was real. No, you do not. It would kill you. Hype train is off the rails for the Twin Shot remake. It's funny, I tried, you know, when me and Poco VC, we usually, you know, play a game, but we're so fucking out of games that I was just playing Shovel Knight Dig yesterday, and it really, like, I should leave, like, a Steam review on it. No matter how fucking many times I try to play that game, I can never have fun with it. It's always just such fucking shit. That game is truly, truly bad. That game is truly, like, annoying, frustrating, and boring in all its little like particularities. It's fucking shit. Must be one of like the like worst games out there. I don't know, maybe not. It's a lot of competition, but it really is just so bad and like not fun. And that game, you know, the why that's related is that game's by Nitrome, because it's Nitrome's thing now to make shitty like mobile roguelikes, and also the Switch to mouse game, which is like never coming out ever. Like Nitrome had already made like another little like vertical, like, you know, Shovel Knight Dig is like a very vertical game. It's like thin. It's like a thin level that you're always going down in. They've made a game like that before. It's called fucking Redungeon or whatever. And like when I played that when I was younger, like on phone, like Redungeon, even then I was like, this is not very fun. This is kind of just frustrating and annoying to go back to the beginning all the time. Before I even really knew what a roguelike was. And Shovel Knight Dig is really not much different. It's fucking boring and lame. Which is unfortunate because it's a Shovel Knight thing and I like Shovel Knight. Still a sort of bird-like quality to this thing that has never, like, left it. It's a Shovel Knight nail right there, see? Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight. So many fucking Knight games. Can't wait to get back to what's it called? Gunboat God. That was a fun little game, and too bad that it came out like literally exactly as, you know, my computer got to fucking dying. Yeah, I want to play more of it. It's fun. It's cool. It's a little too small, perhaps, isn't it? This brush is cool, but it really is just so difficult working with the ultra fucking inconsistent, you know, pixels being placed down at all given moments. So it's a little hard to work with. These fucking event versions, I couldn't, like, when I was like saving all these songs, I was like, do I fucking save these event versions? They're so stupid, like they're such stupid mid-eye. But then like I would listen to them and like, you know, try to sort of like fairly appraise them, and I'm like, I can't not save them. They're too like funny and like charming. Like these shitty MIDI versions of the songs are just amazing. I like them too much to not save them, even though they sound kind of stupid. They bring me joy. Particularly, you know, this very sort of emotional song. This is a Tally Hall for sure. Mom, I Really Hate You. But, you know, they managed to compress it down into a very, very stupid little mid-eye. Good job. Mid-eye, MIDI, I never really know. Oh yeah, the fan. How's it doing? It's spinning. Look at it go. Yeah, I should take a picture of it and like put it somewhere on screen. Not now though, of course. Is this like literally the first time I ever like draw anything decent on stream? And even then very slowly, because, you know, I am streaming. Because I think every other time that I like quote unquote did, you know, like a drawing stream, I didn't actually draw anything. Really is overly sweet. I don't really know if this gay little mohawk is like the way to go with this thing. I kind of hate it, I believe. I don't know. I hate it, I think.
So good for you and each and every bite. Put your brain on vacation. Wouldn't that be nice? You think you own me, but I own you. How the little feet sees inside your shoes.
This song is also in a sort of similar spot where I was like, it's really not the most fantastic song in the soundtrack, but like when I was, you know, listening to it and appraising it, I was like, I like how it sounds. It's very catchy. So I saved it. This is a Primus though, for sure. Maybe if there is more parts to this thing, it'll look like better. I don't know. It really, I don't think. Maybe it shouldn't be spikes though. I don't know. It feels like it's a little. It's going heavy on spikes. I don't know who this is singing it. Doesn't sound like any of the... Oh, it looks like a bug. Doesn't sound like any of the Ridiculon men. This is not Primus. You weren't here. I was gonna call this Susie. That's it's like to the discussion that I was having earlier, how like every song in Eugenics goes into two like categories, which is Tally Hall, like little Tumblr like Tally Hall music, and Primus. And this is a Primus one because it's like sort of crass and like not like serious in any way, shape, or form. Like, Endless Misery, that's a really good example of a Tally Hall one. And you know, they're still like funny to an extent, even when they're like more serious ones like Chaos and shit. But you know what I mean. You really do. Ugh. She's crazy. This thing's like fucking compass or something now. What's happening? What is this? This doesn't look like anything. I also like this final part of the song. Lobotomies for you and you and you. That I really like that lyric. It's good. It's good. Sorry. Something that I was sort of thinking about, like their theme songs. Oh my god, their theme songs are very similar, but also just their character is also really similar. Was it Frank and the Organ Grinder? Are sort of like, they're not the same, they're not the exact same, but they're very sort of similar little character types, I don't know. And it almost feels like it should have been like a one or the other like thing with them, I don't know. Like their themes aren't that similar, they're just both sort of like mildly depressing. And they're both sort of like stinky, dirty, stupid men. I don't know what's happening with this thing anymore. That drill doesn't... I don't know. I don't know, man. I tried. I really did try, though. Can't blame me for trying. What if I give this thing that gay little smile that I love? Not smile, but just teeth. Nah. Is that Dig Your Own Grave? Oh, it is. Which version of it? No penis. Oh, just phase 1? Weird. I was like, did I really save the 17 minutes like version of it? No, I did not. It might be time to move on to the Urchin, cause I'm just like about like how long have I been doing this actually? 1 hour? This plate of apples is really fucking pissing me off right now, so I gotta finish it and put this away. Ow! Ow! Hey, what's that? What's that? Hey, what is that? The fuck happened to my pen? What was that? What the fuck was that just now? What was that? Horse streamer? Listen here, little scamp. That was a good joke. Thought Organ Grinder was the original Frank. Hurley on the Vidyot game. I think that, what is it called? Frank says that he rebuilt his body recently after losing the older one in the caves. I don't think, I guess like if Organ Grinder had dialogue where he says that like he woke up in the caves or something, there could be like credence to that. But yeah, I don't think so. Also, Organ Grinder is based off that old design of Ash from Endless Night, so yeah, I don't think the relation is very there. But it's kind of funny to me that there's like a recurring joke of the Organ Grinder saying that he like used to live places. So like when he like talk about the, when you talk to him about like the, I think the, is it the Boneyard? Or is it the, no, when you talk to him about the Throbbing Domain, he says like, I used to live there, small world, isn't it? And then that like that inside joke, or I guess the inside joke starts before and then gets continued there. It's like, when you talk to him about Guillotine Tree, he says, you know, a fact about that thing, I used to live there, small world, isn't it? And then when you talk about the Throbbing Domain later on with him again, he says, I used to live there, small world, isn't it? It's like a recurring joke. But it's kind of funny that like, you know, the character interaction and world building that Adam Macmillan was guessing up is like 2 fucking lines of dialogue, like per NPC that vaguely, you know, like connects them to other things. Like one singular time Butch talks about like Beanies experimenting on like twins, which like that's the only line of dialogue I think that ever like has another character like talk about Professor Beanies. I really don't know what the fuck Edmund is talking about with like character interaction. There is none. There is no character interaction in that game. The characters don't talk to each other. They talk to you, only you, like the player. And that's really silly to call that character interaction, because like that's just like, I don't know, player interaction. I don't fucking know. Stupid. You are young and foolish. I was also saying this recently. Even though the design of the Throbbing King is kind of like bad, I kind of don't like it. I do like the concept for him quite a bit. Like just the idea of it is like, my mouse like wire is pissing me off. Come here, boy. Come on. What are you stuck on? What's that now? What's this? What are you stuck on? Another wire. Oh good. What wire is it? The controller wire? Oh, I love this fucking tangle of wires that I have going here. What is that? What is that wire? That is the controller one. Okay. Get rid of it, please. Throw it in the fucking trash. I hate it. I hate it. I fixed it. The idea that like the backstory they give the Throbbing King is the Organ Grinder says he's the first self-made man, as in he literally made himself out of other people, out of like body parts. He says like has the lips of a cow, the tongue of a lion, or whatever the fuck. And that's a very surreal concept, like a self-made man. That's like a fairy tale. Whoa, that's like a fairy tale ass thing. Like that's not a thing that, even in this fantastical, like, you know, sort of like setting that has like magic and shit, it's still very like physically impossible. Like a person making themselves out of body parts. They didn't have a body to begin, like taking body parts like to start. And you know, that's what they say that he is. But then also the song, you know, titled Throbbing King that plays during his boss fight says that he had like a rough like upbringing. Like it says that he grew up like as a nasty, like mean child who was like very spoiled and like thought that he deserved the throne or whatever, which like just contradicts and sort of makes it even more like impossible, this whole thing that he's a self-made man. Because like how the fuck did he have a childhood assuming that he built himself, you know, already an adult, like out of the body parts he got? And all that like nonsense fucking like backstory To me, like, it sort of makes it feel very, like I said, very fairy tale-y, like a very just, like fairy tales, you know, they have like weird fucking shit that just happens and you don't question it, and that's what it feels like to me. So like, the concept of the character is very fun, but the design is just Mr. Fred from Isaac, which is also, you know, just a Harley Quinn baby, and I don't think it looks very good, but A for effort. You burnt your tongue from eating hot pizza. Sad. Sending good wishes to you. I fucked up a little bit. That's not ideal. Why? Okay, it was alright. He said Baby Jack was his least favorite NPC because he hasn't his story told yet. What story has been told to the other characters? Yeah, that is really strange. Edmund has just says shit sometimes, I think. He said that, what's it called? Gambit was like his least favorite like thing ever, like, or his least favorite design, like, because he had the least amount of thought put in or whatever. But I think that Gambit is like a good example of like less is more. Like, he is a very extremely fucking simplistic little design, but he's very cute. He looks like a very polite little cat, and like, it's just cool. So like, I don't know what the fuck he's like about with like that being the worst. I think the worst design in the game is Chaos, because it's just nothing. Like, it looks like absolutely just nothing. Not even like you know, not even like in a sort of chaotic way. It just looks like a boring fucking like meat monster. Very sort of like babyish looking. It looks like Meat Boy like Forever style. Like, it looks like that brain from Meat Boy Forever, which is weird because, you know, Mutagenics is a game that has involvement from Edmund. I mean, you know, really his style is like far from where it used to be. But yeah, I don't know. Gambit's pretty chill. Oh, I'm making a real mess of these layers. It's cool. That's fun. Fix that. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. It looks very even, which I do not enjoy for some reason. Yeah. It's weird because Chaos had a beta design that like looked at least a little bit more creepy. It didn't look, well, speaking of, it didn't look like really like good. It didn't look great, but at least it looked kind of like scary and like alien and, you know, I guess chaotic. But the final game, it just looks very, again, childish. It just looks like it's not even in the same style. It's just gross. This person who has Edmund's art style described to them. It's a very funny way to put it. Sort of like a I don't know, some sort of tie between this song, Endless Misery, and I don't know, one more for like my favorite song in the game, because this one is very good. It's like the only plot song in the fucking game. Not really. I think it's very creative to like make the, you know, the basic like battle song in the Rift not relate to the Rift really, but more so like discreetly tell you some more like plot behind the scenes. Because you know, this song, it plays in the Rift, but really this is a song about Dr. Beanies and to a lesser extent Magdalene, and that's cute because like if they had just used Scrambled for the like the level music, it'll make it so Scrambled, Crazy Days, and the Bolt of Lightning were just all songs about like, you know, hellish, chaotic scenarios, and that's fine. I even kind of like how Scrambled sounds, but this is certainly more, I don't know, unique. I really do appreciate how you know, despite being like a more dramatic little musical, this song is still very funny. It still has like little jokes in it. I said that like really like early on, like listening to the Murgenic soundtrack, it's like it's very good comedy music because like it's not too silly, it's not too like trying to be goofy and funny, but it is goofy and funny, and it's very sincere. It's very sort of just trying to convey the like emotions of the like part of the game that it's playing in. It's good. This is turning very abstract very quickly, this thing here. It's like a hand now. Huh. Yeah, I kind of like that, but feel like the true design reveals itself. This song, I think there's some stupid fucking thing that Edmund said how this song like really spoke to him or whatever when the game was cancelled or something, chaos. The sentiment of that song of, you know, like, you know, the final thing they say in the song summarize it pretty well. It's like, I'm tired of trying so hard and not getting it right. That song does sort of convey the feeling of like endless toil at something that like in the end always goes wrong. Like it sort of hits home that way. This looks like a shrimp now, but I kind of like that. But like I need it to be better. Yes. What am I actually drawing? Just a thing. It's not even really related to that. It's just a thing. Just like a tattoo design-esque thing. Yeah, just kind of cool. I was just kind of going, like, the entire time. I was just kind of going, you know? What am I actually drawing? It's a very good question. And even, like, I guess there are events in the Throbbing Domain, but this song is very humorous to me. It's like sort of vaguely, like, Tim Burton-esque, vaguely Chupacabra-esque, vaguely stupid looking. This is kind of like essentially how I would draw as a kid. Is just like without really like a very strong idea of like what to do. Just kind of like go, just like draw, just keep drawing, and see what like comes out. But it doesn't always work out. Works out. Yeah, no, I said it right. I'm going to get this tattooed on my arm. I was saying it. I was saying this earlier. I would never get a tattoo of anything ever. I'm like definitely afraid of the idea of like putting ink into my skin. Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah. Vaguely this, vaguely that. It's like that song from Unjammer Lemmy. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like the stupid little Pilot Man. Gross Pilot Man. Pilot Red Sun. Thinking of like... maybe give it a body, maybe like... here, this little joint. It's gone. Or maybe angle it? It's the Vox infused in that one Ridiculon song. Yeah, the... what's it called? Leisure Suit? That's sort of like a preview of... what like the event music in Murgenic would sound like. The little silly like I played like I have it in my Winamp. It's a very silly little just like lounge song with a little stupid like fucking Mario, what is it? WarioWare DIY little baby voice in it. It's pretty fun. The only tattoo you'd have is Cube's arm tattoo. I don't even remember what that looks like. That's a radio. I think like it needs one more like thing in between that. But hell if I fucking know what that is. Is that a Quika? What the fuck is that little thing? Silly. I really have no idea what's being drawn today. Oh, me neither. Hello, John Garland. Welcome to the stream. It's like a spore creature at this point. No tattoo artist is like ever gonna like do this. What the fuck? You want to design cool little things or commission artists to make cool little design? Yeah, like I'm really not opposed to the like cool body customization part of it. Like that's, you know, cool and all. I despise the idea of like getting ink on my skin and like blood being involved with ink and a needle on my arm or anywhere. It's just horrifying. Horrifying. It really is like a bug now. Like a sorry, it reminds me of a zinger from Donkey Kong. Shut the fuck up, computer. Stupid fuck. Thankfully, like, oh, I already said that earlier. That there's a cheap, I found a cheap fan to replace it. It's like the same type, essentially. And I assume it'll be delivered sometime soon, but, you know, until then, it's gotta... just gotta exist. What is this? Oh. Tattoos drawing blood is a minimal. It's minimal to your knowledge. The layer of skin. It's called the dermis. Minimal blood flow. Still scary me. Scary me. It's weird. I'm not really like afraid of like needles like much anymore, but I guess like to a sort of, you know, very like optional degree like that, like a tattoo, you know, it's like not really. Like a vaccine or, you know, drawing blood is like a required thing for certain like little procedures, but you know, a tattoo is just like a leisure thing, like a little, again, customization thing. And this thing is getting very, very busy and like sort of unfocused, and I really hate that. So let's go back to before I was a fucking shrimp, all right? And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like a personal. Like, I'm never gonna touch that. Same actually with piercings and like earrings and anything that pierces the skin to look pretty. I'm never doing that. I'm still hungry. Can you believe it? After fucking piecemeal eating this apple for like 1 hour, I'm hungry. I guess like fruits aren't very filling, are they? Yeah, I have the first phase and the final phase of dig your own grave like saved, which is that's an easy way to do it. Piercings go hard though. They look alright. They look cool, but again, too afraid of like having to, you know, sort of maintain it so that it doesn't like get dirty or infected, and yeah, I'll never do that. Never do that. Don't want to deal with any sensory bullshit. Well, that was more so, what's it called? That's so I was more so talking about nail polish. Like nail polish, like, you know, it's fairly easy to do. It's like safe and you know, looks cool, but it sort of like bothers me. Like I can feel the like nail polish like on my nails and sort of unnatural feeling to me. That's the sort of like bad sensory that I was sort of talking about there. It's a little different with the piercing thing, because that's more so like a, I don't want to have to worry about this, or possibly, you know, like not get sick, but, you know, I don't know, get it kind of affected bad. Which, you know, I'm not like gross and dirty or anything, but I just would be too worried about it to like enjoy the results of it looking cool. As he said, like, where is it? Yeah. No. Fuck. No. The fucking lyric. Oh my god. The fucking lyric, like, there will be famine and earthquakes in various places. That's a really fucking funny lyric. Apparently that's a real, like, Bible verse or whatever, but that's just so funny. Like, it's such a funny characterization to God. Like, it's just so sort of vague and, like, dumb as a threat. Like, there will be famine and earthquakes in various places. It's really quite humorous. I commented this on some upload of it, but like him saying like, if you don't like if you don't repent or whatever, a curse will be placed down upon you. And then like a moment after it says like, in fact, your whole bloodline has already been cursed. So like, it's just bullshit. Like, it's just making up, like, it's just making up threats. It's really like funny. It's like a kid in the playground just, you know, making up rules for their little game. It's like, I will curse you if you like mess with me. Actually, I already cursed you and every single ally of yours. Is very funny. What's fucking happening outside? I thought I was like hearing someone calling me. This is the version with Hear Me Gloria. Oh, that's the version that the earthquake line is in, right? Yeah, no, it's a different version. This it's very unfortunate streaming, like drawing it. The chat is very small and like I can only see like an inch of it, and also on the actual Clip Studio I can barely like see like an inch of it. The immune system is mildly suppressed by tattoos later in life. It is best to avoid. That's scary! Oh, it's flush. Good. What a fucking power move to make such a fantastic sounding song. And it's about Dookie. That's just good. Looks like a bug again. This is a Primus, by the way. You put a clown doll. That is delightful. Well, like one of those that you like punch and it goes down and then back up. I wanted to make this like compact so that it doesn't span too far, sort of like horizontally. Crimlow clown, no bigger than your phone. Trans flag colors. Silly. If you like Google like evil symbols, you're gonna find something that looks kind of like that. I know that because I think did I ever show that on stream? Like when I drew the stupid like the grapefruit, evil mutated grapefruit that I made. I googled like evil looking symbols on like Google Images and just like looked around to style these letters after, because you know it's supposed to be like a sort of demonic grapefruit, and it's his little catchphrase Slick. So you know, symbols like brimstone, you know, like the Isaac Brimstone or whatever, and just little evil symbols in general, they kind of look like that, and I styled it like that. But yeah, this thing is looking like an evil symbol. Was this fucking player like frozen there? Probably was. Pisses me off. Porcelain looking vintage clown dolls. You see gay people own. Uh-huh, I see. Gay people own, huh? Oh. As someone who likes to roll around in mud, piercing infection is quite a big fear of mine. Roll around in the mud. Rest in peace, Slick. Has he actually like not used it since Donkey stole it? That's pretty fucked up. It really is looking like a weird bird thing. Maybe it should be. Wait, check this out. Should put that in a different layer. What is that? What cat is that? Huh. Let me close my window, just like as precaution. Right as I muted, this stupid like car with the loud fucking like siren was going by. So that was a fortuitous. Get a delectable treat? Treat yourself. You go, girl. What is it? Go get a cookie. Go get a snack. This song might seem like it's a one-trick pony, which is the fact that it's like in Japanese, but the little like Godzilla-esque melody of it is actually very catchy too. Like it sounds good. It's looking like modern art, and I hate that. What? Oh. Was that back when I was like still streaming? I like the first time that I went on a walk recently, I went and like got a few. Oh my god, there's an airplane. I went and got a 4 like packets of the cookie that I like to eat, and it was yummy. But now it's over. It actually ended yesterday, which frankly good, because that's maybe more chocolate than I should be having, perhaps. But it was great while it lasted. Yeah. Have no idea how artists do this sort of thing. Trying and redrawing the same line of the thing would drive you mad. Yeah, it can drive one mad. It really helps when you're not focusing on it and just like in this case talking or just listening to something. Like I'm also listening to music on the stream. It can be a little maddening. I actually don't like people do this sort of like Control Z method like more than me, which is sort of like in trying to make like a perfect like circle or something, they just keep doing this forever, like this, just like keep doing it, keep like trying until you get it right. I don't think that I draw like in the exactly most like efficient way. Like from what other artists I've ever seen operating, I do it in a very stupid, dumb, bad way, but it's the only way that I know. So yeah, Like, I feel like a more normal artist would sort of like retread their steps with like a line multiple times. They would also perhaps use like a transparent brush so that you can sort of like see, like you can sort of, again, very just kind of like, some people just like sketch and like draw like this, like they just make a billion little lines like that over and over again. I don't. I do it in a very, this shape is cool. I do it in a very fucking baby drawing of crayons way, which is I just draw like a solid shape until it looks kind of right, and then I just like go from there. But again, it doesn't always work. It's the college bus in the cartoonish way. You have to take one other bus before the college one, and it was late when you got to the stop. Saw the college bus take off. That's crazy. That's like anime as fuck. Yesterday I tried showing Puku the BBC dub of Urusei Yatsura, but the fucking stupid website we're using didn't, like, it wasn't working, so we like couldn't watch all of it. But also it was a lot less funnier than I remembered. It was a lot less humorous. You just kind of can't understand what they're fucking saying, and you know, it's a lot funnier the first time you're watching. You know, them saying like "fuck off" and, you know, like "oh, you wanker" and stuff like that. Is this one Primus? Yeah, Catfight. Yeah, you know, the lyrics. Yeah, it's Primus. I like this song. Apparently, I mean, this is Dr. Dan's narrative that people didn't like this song. I like this song. It's very different from the rest of the soundtrack. It's very sort of, I don't know, it's not the aesthetic that they would like sort of go with like in the final game. A few songs like Scrambled and this one sort of feel like this older Mugenics aesthetic where it's more like, I don't know, sort of like rough. I don't know. It's like this song specifically feels like it was made when the game was more about like cats sort of like cockfighting each other. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the original concept for the game, right? It was just gonna be like cats fighting each other in little like oh, you know, like, oh, there's this like guy and you gotta fight him in a match like behind your house. It's like you fight, the cats fight. This song felt like it was made for that like particular aesthetic of the game, and the final game is, you know, more about like a RPG-esque adventure, and it feels a little disconnected from each other. But I still like the song, and also like because it plays into the tutorial, it kind of like fits because like it's you know, when you're playing the tutorial and you're like a newbie at the game, when you're like new at the game, you're like a Dunderhead, and this is Dunderhead music, so in my head that figures out, that works out. But it is kind of like, it's not misleading, but like Catfight being the first song you hear in like, you know, starting the game, it did kind of make me think that the whole rest of the soundtrack would just sound like that, especially before the game had actually released. I really thought that the soundtrack of the game would have the exact same sort of like ska, like 60s style or whatever, like Catfight and Them Kitty Bones were the first two songs that I heard on the soundtrack, and I thought that sort of like every other song would just sound like that. Like, I thought it would just all sort of sound like old-timey, like ska, or, you know, like little silly jazz, which there's a lot of silly jazz in the game, but it's a very, very like multi-genre like soundtrack, and hearing only Catfight and Kitty Bones sort of made me think it was just gonna be all that, and I'm very glad that it wasn't, because it's very cool the way they do it in the final. Not hearing the computer like do much. You good? Good? Yeah, it's spinning. Ah. Don't drink your chocolate milk all at once. Have it in small portions. Yeah, that's kind of a given, that you like don't drink a bunch of chocolate milk like all at once, Lua. That's concerning. Concerning. It really is so sad that like the fucking soundtrack versions of these songs, I sort of understand why they do it, but like stripping Alone in the Dark from its like gimmick, you know, I was talking over it, but the gimmick of the song of like the radio static is just so cool. and in the soundtrack version it's, you know, all like clear like this from the beginning, but like the start of it, it sounds like it's in the radio transmission, and the whole rest of the level theme is in the like radio transmission like filter, but like halfway through this song in the boss level, it like clears out. Like here, I think. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And then it becomes like clear for the rest of the fight. It's very cool. It's like for the whole level, it's sort of like, you know, like quiet and like just like silent because it's in a little muffled low pass filter mode. And as you're fighting the boss, it like becomes clean. It's very cool. Once ate an entire jar of pickles and didn't get a stomach ache. That's beautiful. As a kid, you know, as a child, you really don't understand the concept of moderation. And I would always be like, you know, sort of like up my mom's ass, like when we had like little pickled eggs. Like I love those, and also, you know, just like olives and pickles. I of course didn't understand that, you know, you can't just eat pickled foods because they're pure like salt and vinegar or whatever. I didn't understand you couldn't eat a lot of that at once because it'll make you sick. So I was always like, oh, why can't I eat like more of these? They're so yummy, I want more. And you know, now I sort of understand that if I did that, I would fucking cry. But that's really crazy. That's enviable, frankly. Having pickle immunity like that. Pickle. This 30th is a pickle day, huh? How irrelevant to my very life. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's like the Newgrounds like password thing, like is currently like says like happy 30th Pico Day or whatever. Pretty cool, I guess. Don't drink cold and hot beverages all at once? Depends on what you're drinking, I guess. Not for eating an entire jar of olives, the filter used? Oh, it's high pass. High pass, like olive, like eating. Low pass, I guess, like, what is the muffling? I guess it's not exactly muffled, it's just like, it sounds like a radio. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is the only other version of Endless Misery that I got. Actually, like, oh right, I already did this. Actually, like, I don't dislike it, but I didn't save the just like regular like battle instrumental version of Endless Misery, because that's like one of the songs in the soundtrack that like, I feel like some of them they're more, you know, focused on the lyrics. A lot of them are focused on the lyrics, but some of them are more about the lyrics. Some of them like feel like they have cooler instrumentals and shit. And Endless Misery is like sort of like the lyrics carry it hard. It's sort of, you know, important that it sounds so like chipper and silly, so that then when you hear the fucked up lyrics, you understand like, oh, okay. But it sounds like Simpsons Hit and Run, so like you know, it's not really like the part that I'm really itching for. It's cool though. It sounds like, again, like 60s, like wow, the wonders of science, you know, like it sounds like 60s. Like sci-fi, like super chipper, like, oh, the future is now. And then when you listen to the lyrics, it's about, you know, animal abuse, and it's like a good contrast. Very fun. That was sort of like the moment that I realized this soundtrack was like more than I had like expected, was when I heard Endless Misery sort of for the first time. I was like, oh, I see. What am I fucking doing, man? What the fuck is this? What is that? What is that thing? What am I looking at? Looks stupid. It really looks like that old thing that I drew. Like, the two sides and all that. I don't know. I'll just keep going until I can no longer go. Can go no more. When the Newgrounds add the password screen thing. I think it's like a, not a captcha, but it's like a captcha. It's like a, you know, making sure you're not a robot thing. I don't know. You can eat a whole cookie and almost not get a stomachache. That's beautiful. That was in rhythm. It's like an add-on now. Or like DNA or something. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not paid enough to like do all this. Let's just like think about this, okay? Really feel bad for that poor hypothetical I was gonna say makeup artist. Tattoo artist, yeah. That thing. Let me try. And that's literally just the laser soul, like little vocal sample. Oh, what the fuck? As it turns out, drawing something without a very, very clear vision of it, pretty difficult, pretty hard. It looks like it's doing like a come at me bro sort of motion. Stupid. The one thing is a computational challenge. The one thing is a computational challenge. What is this development as a study? What is this development? I'm too stupid for that, I think. I'm too stupid to understand whatever that was. Looks like the Steam logo, but radical. What the fuck? Oh, it's not there anymore. It was an S? I didn't... What does the Steam logo look like? Oh yeah, actually, look at that. It's a little valve or a wrench? I don't know. You were not untrue on that one. You weren't very true, but you weren't untrue. And that's all that really matters. Really, like, this thing is not a robot, but it almost is a robot. Give it beautiful little eyelashes. Gross. I actually like the little dots, maybe, if they were like that. Looks like a fucking Poliwhirl. More fucking Pokemon shit. No, sir, I don't like it. Reminiscent of Apt. Kinesin, long-tailed Protein. She uses 2 little legs. Can I look up what this looks like? Kinesin. I remember being like very, and I really mean very briefly. Ew, look at it. Very briefly. There it is. There is the 2 little legs. That's disgusting. I showed it in the you know, in the where was it? I showed it in the last stream in the old shit. Like for an extremely brief moment when I made the little H roll like avatar, I had like a brief like interest. I was like, oh, I would like to make a character that's like, where is it? It's like a periodic table like symbol, but like as a little character. But that never went absolutely anywhere. Where is it though? There's H-Row. Yeah, that's what, like, it's because H-Row's little, like, what's it called? His little internet, his little music, like, persona, what's it called? The little, I don't know, the little profile picture, the brand, the name of the channel or whatever. It's like Nitroaniline, and, you know, that's like a periodic table thingy, and, I don't remember what Nitroaniline looks like anymore, really, but the idea was that this is like a little, you know, sort of depicted as a little creature, the symbol of Nitroaniline. And I was like, oh, I wanted to like make that with another like periodic table symbol, maybe like a cool one. I don't know, make like a little character out of sulfur or some shit. But nothing never came of that. Never, yeah. here's the song also. It's a very simple. It's a very simple song for a simple person. I can only wonder, like, you know, if they're so like certain of making the DLC like immediately, they're gonna like have to outdo themselves to, like, you know, like top the music of the regular game. You know, Ridiculon, like, assuming, you know, of course, like, you fucking like hope that DLC would have no music. I wonder what they would cook up. No, the thing is moving. It's really sad. It's like almost unbearable to like use this computer like late at night, unfortunately, because of this like annoying fucking fan revving up. It's like I cannot fucking do it. Like, I can't stand it. Like, it just like occasionally going like it's too annoying. It makes me want to like perish. It's moving though. Yeah. Also, I have to like keep, you know, like moving my chair around to like go look at it, and doing that late at night is no good. I really wanted to watch 9, like the little scary ass like movie. I was gonna say kids movie. I guess it is a kids movie. It's like a little family movie, but it's very, you know, scary for a baby. For some reason, looking at this thing reminded me of the Fabrication Machine, which is a really cool name for a big, like, you know, a big sort of factory robot that creates a bunch of other evil robots. It's like, it's a very cold, emotionless name. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like the Destroyer or the Detonator. It's like the Fabrication Machine. It's what it does. It fabricates and makes up shit. It's a really cool design. It's like, it's very, you know, Bardo looking. It's like a gigantic like thing with like claws and shit, and it builds little robots out of scraps, and they're all evil and shit. It's very cool looking, and that movie is very cool looking. Honestly, the design of the Stitch Punks is a little gross, but it's a very cool thing, just all around. Apparently, the story, you know, I mean, I already know how the story goes. I've seen like reviews of it. I just never really watched it myself. It's kind of a not bad story, but it's kind of a little silly. But the visuals and everything, you know, it looks really badass and cool. Sounds like a Little Big Planet villain, a little bit. When you design a robot, first think of the functions, and then think of how to do those as cheaply as humanly possible in a single frame. That is sort of how, like, you know, like machines, quote unquote, think. It's like as efficiently in their programming as possible. So you might be onto something. Wait, oh. It sounds like the fish from Nuclear Throne. That's what it sounds like. Also, this is a song that I didn't like fully appreciate until like a few listens, and also actually playing the level myself. The desert. It's really cool. It's funny, this song's lyrics are about driving through the desert, but you know, mostly you just see like you mostly just walk through the desert, and it still like depicts the same sort of feeling, which I think is interesting. It's just really badass, like cowboy aesthetic music. It's very cool. And I like how the lyrics of it fit both what's it called? They fit both like Zodiac and Gambit. Both are sort of like, they both seem like a sort of wandering like traveler outlaw type. You know, Gambit is like a weird gambler thing, and Gambit is like, and Zodiac is a little serial killer. It's pretty cool. And like in the vocal version, when like the little final like repeat of the main, like, I don't know, chorus or whatever comes in at the like very end of the song, it's fucking hype. Like the final repeat of the like driving down this lonesome road, burdened by heavy load. It's like really like it feels like a, I don't know, like a movie soundtrack or something. It feels very grand. This looks vaguely Zimmy, which I guess is a good thing. Reminds you of a mosquito's nose. Yeah, this thing is like sort of vaguely being like bug adjacent for a while now. It's like vaguely like he leans on bird, he leans on bug. It's kind of like getting there. Kind of like the way that I do the little target looking eye, or you know, I repeated the same circle a billion times. It reminds me of like another little fucking Frutiger Metro little OC of like a Y2K sort of looking artist, which is Axo something. I don't know. It's Axo some numbers or something on like Newgrounds. They have like a little character that's like a. It used to be a little thing that has like a warhead for a like head. Like it's a missile with a little target at the end, but it's like since being redesigned to be just a little thing with a circular like target head. Which I actually like the missile look a lot more. It's kind of like unfortunate that it's been like streamlined, but you know, it's not my OC. Reminds me of that a little bit. It's like Axo Colvera or something. It's like it's funny. You sometimes will see just like a random little like bit of art on like Newgrounds, and it'll start appearing on the like sidebar, like on the Newgrounds sidebar. Like again, like Axo Coolval. Like you just start seeing the little characters like in the sides, like in the Newgrounds like banner art or whatever. Perhaps it's not as hard. Perhaps it's not as hard as I thought to get into the Newgrounds circle jerk. This is a song that, like, the lyrics are good. Like, you know, the silly, like, chud singing about future life is fun. But I feel like the instrumental is kind of where the song really shines. It sounds really cool. It's like Incredibles E. I like the little rising, like, synth part. It sounds very... It really sounds like it's, you know, like a stupid little, like, 60s, like, Jetson future, but like sort of dramatic and evil because it's, you know, taken over by robots. Like this part. It's fun. Oh fuck. You'll not believe who's playable in Astral Court. That's scary. That scares me too much. It's also, I hadn't really, I don't know how intentional this is. I mean, I guess they were all songs for the future that has this sort of unified theme. All the songs for the future for, you know, Humanicide and the two House Boss themes, which is Taser Paws and Crack of Doom, they all end with like a rising, like, note section. Like, you know, Humanicide ends with this part that's playing right now, with the little thing like listing shit in German or whatever. I don't even remember what the lyrics were in like English, but Humanicide has that part. Taser Paws ends with the, you know, the robots find you, robots hate you, blah blah blah. Like it ends with that. That's also like a rising, like, thing. And then Crack of Doom has the, you know, the very final part that's like, there is nothing more to see or eat, to find or do, blah blah blah. It's like all these three songs, they end in like a little listing of various things in a sort of dramatic way like that. I think that's kind of fun. I don't know, like, I guess it must be intentional to some extent. Again, I don't think those were all made for when, you know, the future was like Nazi themed, but they all share this like trait of ending on a cool, like, rising thing. I don't know any music terms that would fit that. Pretty cool though. Oh fuck. That's too fucking, like, thick. Even the event music for the bunker is like has this filter, the radio bass filter. Pretty fun. It's funny. I just saw Greyfruit like going live, playing Tamagotchi. You know, he's been playing that like non-stop, which like that was like a good thing because you know for days I couldn't use my fucking computer, and watching Twitch on phone is like the worst thing ever made. So you know, it's like less reason to watch anything on phone because I'm not gonna fucking watch Tamagotchi live. Bullshit. And but like the first thing that he streamed that's not that in like days was fucking Mouse PI Higher, the little stupid rubber hose thing. It's really it's so fucked up. I would be like, I guess like I wouldn't do it now, but I don't know, if I was like a developer that was making a game before Cuphead came out and it was like a rubber hose style like game or just a rubber hose thing, and then Cuphead came out and it actually has like hand drawn, like hand animated, like you know, fucking perfectly like emulating the 20s like style like Cuphead, I would fucking kill myself. Like it's over. It's like there is no way any other like rubber hose like media thing can like compete with that from now on ever again. Like it's over for anyone trying to do that, because like, you know, it was already really unreasonable for like Cuphead to be finished, you know, in that way. Like they had to cancel development or whatever multiple times, and it was like a fucking trial to finish that game because it's so good looking. And then, you know, any other like, you know, like Mouse PI for Hire, that game's not like hand animated, I don't think. Still spinning. That game is not hand animated, and you know, it like you can tell, like it doesn't look super cheap, but you can tell that it's just not the same as like an actual 20s cartoon, which, you know, you can't say that about Cuphead. It looks just about perfectly on par, and yeah, that's pretty scary. Tamagotchi life is awesome, girl. If you're 2 years old, maybe. What is the stressful and evil conditions? My computer fans, my CPU fan is dying, so that's pretty cool. Also, hello, Lydia. Yeah, hello. What's up? Either you look like Cuphead or you look like Toon Souls. I mean, essentially. Wait, what? Oh, that was the same layer. Fuck. The CPU is melting through the ground. Can you hear the fucking can you hear the fan like make that sound? So it's pretty annoying, I won't lie. I think it is moving though. It's not, is it? No, it's moving. It just like stops moving for a second, but as long as it's spinning in any like way, shape or form, then it's fine. Like as long as it's still like cooling down the CPU, then it's like all right, even if it's like periodically stopping. Again, it's either that or like endless fucking boredom, and I'm not gonna take that. Tamagotchi life is cool, and I'm not 2 years old. Sounds like something that's 2 years old would say. Nah, it's fine. I understand. Again, I understand why people like little The Sims things, but I think that like Tamagotchi is just like a particularly like limited and like dumb way to like do that, and that it seems I am seeing people like say that like, oh, this kind of has like the New Horizons syndrome of like I'm getting like a lot of repeat dialogue, and it seems kind of like, you know, overly like simple, so like it kind of starting to feel samey. It seemed that way. I mean, I can only imagine the fucking 3DS Tamagotchi must get repetitive like that pretty quick as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's like people go so fucking hard again, like posting their little OCs of the thing, like with Tamagotchi, like when it's immediately out, and then they forget about it in like a week, and it just comes off as a little vapid, a little stupid. I was also editing a bunch of shit on like my Newgrounds like information, and there's like one of the like things like listed on the Newground information is like where you live, and for some reason I just feel compelled to like make a little stupid like cool like quirky like jokes on my Newgrounds information, and I realized that the information on or like the information on my location, it used to be hell, which is like, I was like, wow, that's a very uncreative, like basic, like little like joke to fill in there, like hell. So I changed it to a vast and vapid void, which is one of the lyrics in Crack of Doom. It's like let yourself sink into a vast and vapid void. Sit down, sip on something cold while you watch your world. What is it? While you watch your world destroyed. It's pretty silly lyric, so I made it that because it's at least mildly more something than just hell. Stupid. This is Lonesome Road, by the way. Rocks pretty hard. Hmm? Let's quiet it again. Ah.
When my day comes to an end and the night is on,
You're back for a big treat. Hello, Sadie. The repeated dialogue in the cutscenes are getting to you. Yeah, I gave my whole like spiel about it during part 1 of Gumball God, so yeah, I don't have to do it again. It's kind of gay and lame.
wondering all about the line,
Thank you, computer. Thank you for the input.
seeking low. My nose tells me where to go. A belly full will make me feel
Belly full. I never paid attention to that one.
cool cat at the wheel. A taste of
There's also so many instruments missing on the soundtrack version of the song, and like many other songs, like Ridiculon songs. So sad. Like, why would they butcher their own music like purposefully? I still love this. Wait, where is it? What the fuck? Is it gone? No, it's here. Yeah, I love that. It's awesome. I wish there was more parts of the song, in fact. I wanted to do that. I wanted to edit the song to like have more of the cha. And I was gonna call it like Eugenics Lonesome Road, but more cha. But I couldn't edit it like that. I'm not talented enough. It's just so cool.
journeys run out of road.
That looks like shit. Very cool. Very nice.
And when my tale has been all but told, you'll know that this cat's done fine.
Here's the final repeat. That's really cool of the like main verse. Verse. That's the name that I was looking for. The little guitar. That guitar is missing entirely from the soundtrack version.
Down this lonesome road, burdened by a heavy load.
Rocks.
Sand and asphalt are my friend, until this journey's at an end. Sand and asphalt are my friends, until this journey's at an end.
Unfortunately, the desert itself is a really annoying area. Like, I get it. Like, to an extent, I enjoy that the desert feels so unwelcoming, like the same way as the junkyard. Because, like, the heat stroke mechanic and everything, it just makes it such a hassle. Like, it does make you feel like you're, you know, traveling through a desert and, like, water and resources is scarce and you gotta sort of, like, ration it and whatnot. But as a fucking video game, it's just so obnoxious. Like, it's just unfun to go into the desert. And that's not really the feeling that you want your player feeling in your fun video game. So, you know, that's unfortunate. Cool music, though. You're lame and gay. It's okay. You can enjoy your little game. Your little baby game. Your little Tomodachi baby game. very mean for no reason, no particular, like, no point. This game is no point. These map versions also, I was very like, do I save these? They're kind of, you know, like, very subdued, but just fucking listen to that little, like, guitar tapping. How could I not? You're gonna cry! No! I'm sorry! Take it back. More cowboy shit as well, this song, now that I think of it. Is that mid-eye? Is that a mid-eye trumpet? Doesn't sound very real. Maybe it is real. I actually wonder, like, how many, like, instruments in these Ridiculon songs are, like... How many instruments are real versus, not real. Actually reminds me, I kinda didn't add that to the main eye. Usually there is, like, a thing in the very middle. Okay. Your Newgrounds stuff should be front page. I wonder what it takes to, like, put you in the front page. I guess, like, only things that are, like, either really gimmicky or, like, really intentionally sort of, like, you know, ugly and funny, or, like, hyper fucking shaded, crazy, like crazy graphic techniques, like, stuff gets front paged. Because when you see, like, the front page of, you know, Newgrounds, it's always kind of the same shit. It's very repetitive, kind of. Feels like there's only, like, 2 fucking people that get on there. And, I mean, I never had anything go on there, so I don't know. Occasionally you will see something a little more amateur, like, in there, but it's usually just, like, ultra fucking shaded, crazy graphics, like, stuff in there. Really good or eye-catching or meme bullshit, yeah. I don't know who the fuck, you know, like, owns the, like, front page, like mechanics, like, who, you know, like, takes care of it. But, seems like they don't just, like, I don't know. It feels like it would be in the spirit of the website to, like, just browse the latest art and, like, I don't know, occasionally put in shit in there that's not, like, hyper fucking crazy shaded. Because I don't give a fuck about the, like, inner little circle jerk of Newgrounds, really, at this point. But, I don't know, maybe, like, it would encourage more people to fucking use their website if, like, the things that get front page were a little more varied. Like, I'm not saying put in, like, effortless bullshit on there, much the contrary, but, like, I don't know, maybe things that aren't, like, just the same over and over again? Don't know about that. Like, the art in there isn't bad, you know, in the front page. It's, like, good, but it's, like, too good. I've talked about this before. It just feels like, you know, everything by everyone doesn't really apply. Like, I understand sort of, like, both sides of, like, oh, you want to, like, front page, you know, the things that are the highlight of what's, like, been published in a day or whatever. But also, everything by everyone feels like, yeah, everything by everyone. If you, like, hyper shade fucking crazy, like, shadow smudge techniques your drawings all the time, and something that's just kind of like a more, like, middle of the road, like, less gimmicky or less, like, impressive looking drawing is, like, a lesser thing. I don't know. Newgrounds is really not perfect. The people that use it really try to, like, shill it as, like, the last bastion of, like, internet art. It kind of isn't, but also, it, like, it certainly isn't any better than, like, fucking Twitter or Blue Sky or anything for, like, your discoverability. Like, you're not gonna be discovered by fucking anyone on Newgrounds whatsoever, unless, again, you do, like, hyper shaded, or, I don't know, you, like, collab a lot or some shit, or you just get lucky, which is, again, it's the only difference is that there isn't, like, an algorithm, but, you know, it's like, instead of, like, a robot not picking your shit ever, it's humans not ever picking your shit. So it's, like, a little bit different. But yeah, that's all to say that the system is far from perfect, and that it feels very still, like, not elitist, just kind of, like, not caring about like a larger user base. I don't know. I don't know. Everything by everyone, if we feel like it. Yeah, just about that. Also, them kitty bones. When I was like, again, before the game had come out, and I was just like, checking out some of the songs from Eugenics, it was this one and Catfight that I heard, and like, again, I thought these two were just gonna be this sound of the entire soundtrack, which I'm glad it wasn't. But also, I didn't really like care about the song like super hard, and but like after hearing it in the game and everything, and like just hearing it more, this is a really, really good song. This is a fantastic fucking song. I love the vocals on it, which I'm the fucking freak that mostly cares about like the instrumental part of music usually, but the lyrics are just so good. I never even noticed that it's like only repeated once, the main chorus. Whoa, the fuck is doing that for? Like, I never noticed that the main like chorus of like the cemetery is calling, the creatures are alive or whatever. I never noticed that there is like the deeper voice, the like deeper backing voice in the song, like sings that part with the main singer. Where is it? Huh? It's like here. This part, like, I never noticed. Listen for the lower sort of like haunting, like ghost choir, like male voice. I never noticed it before. It's really cool, very badass. Where was this again? It was 15? 16? I forget. That 16 is probably good. Very cool. This is I think this is the same singer as Angel Wings and Feline Invader, I think. She's pretty good at it. Again, I didn't really expect to like enjoy these like I guess this song is like yeah, no, this is more of a Tally Hall than a Primus, but I didn't expect to like enjoy like the songs in the soundtrack that are sort of less like like outright silly and sort of I don't know, like Eating Rats is a very different like aesthetic to this song if you like listen to them. I expected to enjoy that more, but this is pretty good as well. In the end, I only drew the stupid urchin bug spike hand thing. I didn't get to the other things that I said I might draw. I just really, really wanted to make this fucking thing work, but kind of it's like certainly something. It's very something. Certainly is a thing that I made. In, like, various ways I made it. I really created. I drew this thing. Like the first time that I heard this song, I mostly liked this part, like the little I don't know, bridge or whatever, just the little like guy singing like them bones, them kitty bones. Like this is the part that I like. I didn't really like think much of the main like singing, but now I think it's really good. These house songs are also quite fun. Just the more like it's easy to sort of pay attention to the bigger songs in this game and like ignore the like lesser ones like I don't even, is this Cat Chase? This is the Battle of the Fleabags. Like ignore the ones that are just for the house, like the Legend of the Claw and shit. But I feel like these songs are important too, to sort of make the grander songs seem grander. Because, this is just the bullshit that you listen to in your house, and it's like, it really feels like a radio station. Which, like, that's a feeling I can only, sort of think of another game, like, doing that I've, sort of seen and cared about is just a radio. And it's done very well in Eugenics. It really feels like a little organic radio station you listen to with the ads and everything. And it's very fun. You enjoying drawing whenever you do it? That's really beautiful. I don't always enjoy drawing whenever I do it. It's like kind of like a like 60% like hit rate is me like enjoying like drawing or not when I do it. Sort of yeah, sort of hit or miss in various ways. I'm glad that, like, you know, in these like 8 or so days that my computer was fucked, I didn't completely lose the will to draw. I sort of like, you know, fell off like that project that I was working on before all this bullshit. But you know, I'm here I am, I'm still drawing. It's a good thing. Onlookers for like millennia will be looking at this fucking weird spiky ball and wonder, what the fuck am I looking at? It'll be great. You draw little tuhus? That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that reminded me of like beautiful. Like one of the things that I was doing when I was, you know, bored, just using my phone, when I was unable to use my computer, was watch old JonTron again, and they're still pretty funny. Honestly, they're a little bit worse than like last time I saw them, which I guess, you know, is expected. But they're still funny. Really a shame about that whole being JonTron thing that comes with that, you know. But like 2014 or whatever JonTron was pretty humorous. I won't lie. There was, you know, there was a reason he was like relevant to like gaming zeitgeist back then. Too bad that he's JonTron. That's, you know, that's really the worst part of it all. This song, you know, the song being the like the level 1 song in Mugenics is also sort of, it's easy to get sick of this one because, you know, you listen to it so much. But this really is such a good introduction into the like lyrical bullshit that this game gets up to, eating rats, and it just sounds really good. Like the first time you see, you know, the vocals kick in the like boss level with this song specifically, it's like, oh, I see. I'm seeing your game, Mugenics. Okay. You know, one cool thing about this whole like creature is that, like, no matter how much you like spin it, it's like still gonna look like nothing. So that's pretty cool. See? It's like yeah. See? It's like, yeah, no matter how you look at it, still nonsense. Still, yeah, great. Near 3 hours. Okay. It was also a really shitty rainy day today. I would have like taken a walk. Went on a walk. But it's like it was like non-stop fucking rain like all day today. And I didn't like it. It was pissing me off. What layer is this? Oh, okay. That's a fish.
In this alley, I'm the king. Smell like salmon and onion rings. Got no time for fancy things.
Stupid little fucking computer.
That's when my belly sings. Like a hobo with grimy claws.
It's really great. Like it's like a thing. It's like an inevitability. It's like a fucking. It's like a mini boss in real life. It's like from time to time. I guess like if you have anything that requires a lot of maintenance, like, you know, a computer or like a car, only a computer and only a car sort of must be a similar thing because it's, you know, always on the fucking verge of no longer working. But it's just like kind of a like inevitability of life is that if you own a computer and, you know, use it for a long time, it'll just start having problems. Like it's, you know, like my GPU dying a while ago and I couldn't use it and all that. This is a thing that happens from time to time, is your computer starts being shitty. And let me tell you, the bad computer week must be my least favorite like week all around. It's really not fun, not a fun time, that one. I really despise it. This is Steven's theme also, it's pretty cool. Why am I doing like that? Just do it the easy way, idiot. Dumb cunt. What the fuck? That was really loud. Yeah, it's a little scuffed. It's a little bit. Oof. Oof. I don't even know where that connection is going. I was just like, maybe to go down. Who knows? Who knows? Dear Lord. Just make a new one. Just do it. Also, merge these. And then... Oh my fucking god. The sheer destruction. It's scaring me. Is this the vocal? No, it's not. Oh, yes it is. Oh wow. I guess I couldn't like loop the or I couldn't add the intro to the song when I was like saving it to my Winamp. Like the little, I don't know, some of the intros to the songs, they just sound a little unnatural. Like listen to them outside of the game. It's kind of abrupt, like the intro happening and then going into the real song. So with, was it fucking called Crystalline Dreams? I couldn't do it. I like the song a lot though. Again, the vocals and everything. I really like, even though I really like this song, I particularly appreciate that most songs in the soundtrack aren't like this. Like this is kind of the only of the early songs, at least like in Act 1, that I can think of. It's like kind of the only one that's really like, I am the boss. This is how I'm going to like kill you and shit. It's like, the song is the spider telling you all the ways that she's gonna like eat you and stuff. Most of the boss songs in this game aren't really about like the boss of the area like threatening you. It's just like about the area in general, like like the junkyard. It's just about like a gross cat in the junkyard singing about trash and such. It's like usually the songs are just from the perspective of some rando in the area you're in, and they're like singing about like the area that they live in, and you get like a small peek of what life is like in there. That's like so much more unique than, if every song was like just like the like the Radical Red, like, oh, I'm gonna throw my bombs at you and shit like that. That would have like worked, but it would have been cheesy, which it already is cheesy, but it would have been less unique and cool. But this song, that's to say, this song works very well, even though it is essentially like, I am a spider, I am going to eat you, you are like my prey. It's like, it sounds good. It sounds like a fucking like villain, like Disney villain musical number. This is a Tally Hall also. Actually, like, I don't really much give a shit about like musicals or like Disney musicals, but the one like little, I don't know, Disney like villain song that I enjoy is the Unused from the Emperor's New Groove, back when it was still like the Kingdom of the Sun or whatever. Snuff Out the Light. That song's really good. They're like the Yzma like villain song. Ooh, the like Yzma villain song from that movie. Well, from the Unused movie. That's a good song. I like that one. It's like Yzma singing about how she hates the sun and whatnot. Pretty fun. I like Emperor's New Groove as well, like the final, movie. It's like probably a lot better than Kingdom of the Sun would have been. But it's like, I don't think it's a musical, is it? Like Emperor's New Groove. I don't think it's musical in many ways, if any. But pretty like funny movie. I think the movie started the whole like, this is me, this is what I'm doing or whatever trope, like the movie starting out with the character being like, this is me, I'm sort of like in a pickle here or whatever. I think that was the first movie to do it? I don't know, maybe it isn't. I do tend to be stupid. I was kind of enjoying that shape. I think that this... Yeah, this. Yeah, we're kind of getting there. This is kind of shape. This is a stupid... This is like a stupid grapefruit, like Springtrap bit. But even worse because I drew this. It looks like it's shaped like that gross bird NPC from Deltarune. Like the like stupid bird goner or whatever. Only just very vaguely though. I'm mildly satisfied with this though, with how this stupid is looking now. Very mildly. I also forgot I was when I was like first like really bored, like having to use my phone, you know, and my computer was like no longer working because of the thermal paste. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be productive. Like in this time that I'm bored, I'm gonna like binge watch like voice training videos, like, you know, like voice feminization videos, and like figure this shit out and maybe like try it out. Didn't do that even a little bit because you know, I got like hung up on like more important things like watching Juntron. But I did think of it, and the intention is what counts. And yeah. I was saying to Pook in like some VC at some point, like, would you like hate me if I did like voice training, but like after I did it, I only sounded like I only spoke in like a little gnome, little thing. Binge watch, you know what I fucking mean. Study it, like study various videos on it. Sunny Path versus Stormy Path image. Oh, silly. Not bad. This is like vaguely sort of like what I was seeing in my mind's eye for the general shape of this weird spiky bug teratoma. Do not look up what a teratoma is on Google. Or, you know what? Google Binding of Isaac teratoma, and you will be able to like find out what a teratoma is without being really disgusted, actually. It also like might sound kind of stupid. I can only assume that like they're just all about kind of the same, and it's more about, you know, figuring out how to do it yourself. But like, where is like the golden stash of like voice feminization videos? Like, what are the good ones? What are considered the good ones? I have no idea. What the fuck? Why did it look like that? Why did it have a stripe in the middle? This brush really does wonders. You know what? Why am I doing like this? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid now. It's stupid. There we go. No, idiot. Could ask Gabri since she started doing it. Really? Actually, I don't think I ever like knew that she wasn't doing it before. But that's pretty cool. I might. This is also a very, you know, like particularly sort of. I don't think even like Ridiculous like released this little like ditty on their you know, like their YouTube or whatever, because it's just the song that plays when you're preparing for a house boss. But it's a fun little song. I like how it's essentially like a more upbeat or like a more panicked like arrangement of the regular preparing for an adventure theme. You know, when you're preparing for an adventure. Oh dear lord. This and this? Nope. This and this and that? This, that, and the third? That. Okay, good. Good. This fucking music. This is very fitting as the title theme of this game. Okay. Didn't I say at some point that like what we needed was not more spikes? So it's a little late for that, isn't it? Mosquito music. A little bit. A little bit. Just a few more spikes and we're fucking great. And when I consider this thing like done enough, I'll just stop streaming. Certainly like more productive than last time, but still not very good. I don't know. I feel like inherently the way that I draw is stupid and wrong and bad and should be destroyed. But ew, that actually looks gross. Only one? Perhaps?
Where did it go wrong? Left me here with a frozen heart and a broken home. Started out so nice. I even changed the litter box once or twice, but now we've turned to ice. Was it
Sally Hall, by the way.
in our family? See the pictures of you and me.
I love that part.
Give me one last chance to fix the things
Like the
that
instant fucking rejection
kick me in.
of we were covered in fleas. It's very humorous. You know what's so funny? The main ball is still really boring. That's crazy. Would it be better if it was like, oh my god, that's horrifying.
A bag of sleeves,
Eh,
asking for forgiveness,
The other side?
begging on awful knees.
Somehow, nah, it's about the same.
I got my tail between my legs.
Okay.
Sorry for my crime.
That was a cool experiment. Looks like a patapon as well, you know, the three spikes and the eyeball. And the black and white, of course. You know what? I think this is good. In many, many quotations. This is the so desired final product. Yay! I ate a whole apple and I finished this thing. What a productive, beautiful day this was. Looks nothing like the wheel thing, but you know, it's like that idea has been thrown in the trash for long. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nobody needs to see that. Yeah, that was it. I am definitely not gonna draw again for a while. Drawing on stream is a fear like no other. It's a funny thing. Yeah, somewhat productive. Is there anything else to show, like that I've drawn that's like that I can give? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fully give the anecdote on this, but I had this specific little like drawing I was making yesterday. Like I had this idea when I was like walking around the street the other day, and I sort of tried to put it to a drawing here. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Hey, don't leave. It's like, this is like, you know, this is just a metal thing, but look at this as a sort of like knight's armor plate thing, like both up and down. And in the sort of idea that I was trying to envision, you know, when I was like thinking of it on the street, was this. It's like it opens up. It's like got a little thing. It's like smiling, kind of. The idea is that it's supposed to look like a smile. And then where is the up? Oh, there's. And then, you know, the up, it's like pissed the fuck off, and it's like a frown. The idea is that, you know, the part that's incomplete makes it look like a smile or a frown, depending on the up and down. Cool rhyme, but you certainly is not, you know, super like well displayed here. And then, you know, the side profile is like there for just to know that it's not just a square. It's kind of a cool concept, and it's just kind of mildly something. I might do something better with it, might not, because it's too perspective and scary for me to do. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. Now I'll stop though. Now, yeah, there is the thing. We shall dub it. I don't have a name for it. It's just this spike on. Oh, I haven't saved this, huh? It wasn't saved. Save as. Oh, the Spikeotron. Oh, dear lord. This entire time. Nah, I wouldn't have lost it. This entire time I hadn't saved it though. It wasn't like a file. Oh, that's really cool. Anyway, now that's it for the stream. Thanks for watching, and see you. And I hope my computer will keep working for at least long enough until I can get the other fan, so that I can, you know, go back to normal life. But I'll try to still like play like shit with, you know, Poco and finish keep playing Gunboat and whatnot, perhaps. See you another time.